Hey, welcome back to Road Tripping with Rachel. I'm Rachel. Thank you so much for joining me here on this road trip. I normally do not appear before you like this, but we are going to have a chill snow day. It is Sunday currently, and if you have been watching the news by the time that this airs, you know that we have had a very large ice slash snow slash sleet slash all sorts of wintry weather coming across the state of Missouri, all through the Midwest. It's Sunday. My church chose to go on ahead and cancel services today. We're going to watch them online whenever they stream. But we are just going to have a chill, productive, somewhat productive vlog today. Because I don't think I've ever really shown anybody what I do on an actual snow day. Which is totally fine. Y'all don't need to know everything that happens in my life. But this is a fun one, in my opinion. So church starts in 15 minutes, but that is enough time for me to get on my dinner for later tonight. I had bought the stuff to make beef bourguignon for a meal at some point this week. I have thought out the meat already. I've got the bottle of wine. I've got beef stock. I've got everything ready to go. We're going to go ahead and get everything going. I'm going to set the oven on low at just 300. We don't need it to be super high. So, my beef bourguignon, I picked up a sweet red wine. I'm going to put an onion, carrots in it. I'll eventually make up some mashed potatoes for it. And then we're just going to put it in the oven and let it go. I'll be able to use the leftover meat because I know I won't eat the entire roast. I'll put it into vegetable soup here probably, or I might actually turn it into a different type of stew at some point. I just like to have options. So let's go ahead and get to chopping. All right, we've got vegetables chopped. We're ready to start adding them into the pot. My oven just finished preheating. I've just got it on 300. This is what I've got chopped up. So when I make my beef bourguignon, I'll use the chuck roast, which was more than what I wanted to pay for, but it's a large piece of meat. And like I said, I know I'm going to be able to get multiple meals out of it. I've got beef bone broth, a sweet red wine, carrots. I happen to like carrots, an onion, and then I'm going to add some minced garlic to it. I'm only going to put probably about half the bottle of this in, and probably about half of this. We'll go halfsies on it. But I have found that when I use the full bottle of wine, I find it a little much, personally. So I'm not going to use the entire bottle. And I'm not much of a wine drinker, but, you know, waste not, want not. So I'll find something to use with it. But I'm going to go ahead and get the meat in. I'm going to sear it on both sides, add the vegetables, and then it's just going to go in the oven on low for most of the day. How can you not like that sizzle? I will never understand how someone does not like that sizzle. Okay, I flipped the meat so I can sear it on the other side. I am going to add a little bit of rosemary and start adding my carrots and the onion and garlic, and then I'm also going to toss in some bay leaf to it just to give it some extra flavor, and start adding in the wine and the beef broth. Since the oven's already preheated, I'm going to pop it in, and then it looks like they're about to start the worship portion of the worship service, the musical portion, and so I'm going to go and get ready for me to attend church. Most casual I've ever attended church. And there it is, and it's a nice, neat little home for a little while. Okay, so I have made it through church. As you can see, I have now at least taking my hair out of the towel, and I did brush it, Mom, because I know you're going to watch this. I just have really wavy hair. So some of the other things I'm going to get done today, because it's a snow day, that just means that, you know, slightly productive day. I got a YouTube video filmed already for Nehemiah, which I am always super excited about. But my Amazon order had arrived before the bad weather had set in, so I actually need to do the pantry restock, put stuff away that I get on the regular. So I had a Amazon Prime account, basically since college. And it's been in my 30s that I have begun to utilize it beyond what it currently was. So let me just show you some of the stuff that arrived in my Amazon subscribe and save because everyone loves a little bit of a grocery haul. Now you're at a slightly awkward position because that's just the best way that I can actually be in the frame. But as most of you know, I am a baker, so I buy 2 things of flour every month. I keep it in a giant apothecary jar, which I can go on ahead and show you real quick because why wouldn't my flour? So giant apothecary jar. This is an antique teacup that I got, oh gosh, when I still lived in Kansas City, and I just fill it up every time I need to. I pick up some sugar as well, so I get some organic cane sugar. Now, I had always used like the refined sugar, and then like during the great 2020 pandemic, I went to the grocery store and the only thing that was available was cane sugar. And so I purchased that, and then I just liked it so much. I've just continued to use it now for the last 4 years. And I will probably continue to use that. I also keep that in an apothecary jar as well. I went on ahead and I got some cat food. I get Finney's cat food, and I also got his litter. So he has litter that's heavy because it's 18 pounds per box. And I order 2 of them a month. That's still in the car. So that's not an immediate need, so it's not something that I bothered to bring in. I also went on ahead and I got some more soy sauce. Normally I also get rice, however, I have a lot of rice still left over from last month, so I just put it off a month. But I'm going to go ahead and get my pantry stuff restocked. Then it's kind of sad, I let my starter die. I'd kept it going for almost 2 years, and I just let my starter die. So I'm going to restart my starter as well and get that going this week. So, but that's not going to impede me from baking. Like I've said a couple of times on this channel, I could bake before 2020. I knew how to bake. I could bake bread, rolls, all the things. I just decided I wanted to learn sourdough. It wasn't a 2020 forced me into trying to learn sourdough. I chose to learn sourdough because I thought it would be a fun challenge. And I do enjoy using it, so I'm going to get my starter upped and going. At some point, I'll probably buy some different flour for me to add into it just to make it a little bit more hearty. But other than that, that's what I'm doing right now. Restocking, getting stuff put away. I've got the roast is starting to smell delicious. I've just got it set on 300. It's going to go for most of the day. And I can still hear where we have sleet coming in. So that has been exciting. My windows face the street of my bedroom. So upstairs in the townhome, you have my roommate and cousin's room. Hers faces the back. Mine faces the front, which is the street, which is actually where the wind comes from. So I walk into my room and my windows along the outside wall look like, you know, like the frosted glass like you would have like in a bathroom for privacy. That's currently what my windows look like upstairs. But they don't look like that down here. And can someone please explain to me why whenever it's snowy outside, like the world looks blue? Some people say it looks white. I think it looks blue. If you got an answer, you just let me know. As you can see, I've now put my hair up. I could only leave it down for so long because it was still drying from my shower this morning. It is now just after noon. I've watched church. I filmed actually another video, and I've actually already edited it. It's been uploaded. I need to do the thumbnail for it still. I am enjoying a cup of tea, and I just made myself lunch. As you know, I'm a from scratch girly, so I actually have, although I did cheat on the bread because of my starter, I made some tomato soup last week, and so isn't that a pretty color? And then I am eating a sourdough grilled cheese. I don't love American cheese. Like, it's okay. I know that's what a lot of people like to put on theirs. I like white cheeses more than yellow cheeses, so this is actually herbed goat cheese is what's on my sandwich, and it's divine. If you haven't tried it, you should. I get it at Aldi's. It's so yummy. And especially when you dunk it in the mug of soup. Oh, it's great. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to finish my lunch. Then I might work on my quilt for a while I make some notes for another video I'm going to be filming. Other than that, I am binge watching Magnolia Network on this snow day. And I am currently watching In With the Old is what I'm watching right now. I love it. I love these old houses that they show. I'm like, they're so pretty. They're so, so pretty. It makes me want an old house. It is such a chill day. It is. Roast is out. I've already tried a little bit of it. It's divine. And it was a really good call for me to cut the amount of wine I put into it in half and then do half the beef broth. That was like perfect. It tastes so good and the carrots are delicious. I am going to boil some potatoes here later on tonight and then like I'll have mashed potatoes with it. But right now it's just in the Dutch oven on top of the stove. It was in I put it in right around 8 o'clock or a little bit after. I think I took it out at about 1:45 and it was just on 300 the entire day. I have been just chilling, binging Discovery Plus. I got the other video filmed like I said, and I am currently sitting here on the couch quilting. So this is what I have been doing today. Look at that. It's coming along. It is coming along. I just took out one of the pins here, which is why you can kind of see that. I just finished all of this now. So I'm going to get some more thread, and then I'm going to shift the my embroidery hoop to a different position so I can keep going. My goal for the year involving my quilt is I want to finish getting all of the blocks quilted this year. So I made really good progress last year. I had started in the middle and I got all 4 directions done. So it's 6 by 6, so 6, 12, and then 6 deep. So then, and then like 4 and 4, what's that, 12 plus 8, 20. I got like 20 of them done. And I've gotten a few more done now where I'm starting to really see the progress now. Like when I lay it out, I can see like where all the pins are now missing and how much progress I'm making. I'm super happy with it, super excited about it. I'm feeling like I should really get this done pretty quickly. I don't know why. I'm just like, I should really get this done sooner rather than later. So I'm chugging away on this, trying to get it done since today was a snow day. And it's looking like tomorrow is also going to end up being quite the snow day. I have seen one vehicle drive past. I've had the windows open all day. I've seen one vehicle. And there was a time where I could hear the sleet hitting all the windows and like I wasn't sure what it was there for a little while, and it's starting to get foggy now. So yeah, I'm pretty certain I don't think I'm going to be able to get out for tomorrow, which I had already talked about it with my bosses and everything. But yeah, and I did open the door at one point just to take a quick look outside. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. We didn't get as much snow, like fluffy stuff. A lot of it has been sleet all day. So hopefully, you know, I did take a call from my parents today, and I've been texting back and forth with some friends too, and my sister, just keeping up on like how the weather is going and all that other fun stuff. So pretty much like this has been the day. Hopefully there's probably not going to be any major changes that I make for the rest of the day. Hopefully you all have been safe and that you have all been warm if you're here in the Midwest, and specifically like Missouri and Illinois, Tennessee and Kentucky, I think, and Kansas. I think they all really got hit. Southern Iowa, I think, got hit too. So if you were in any of that area, I hope that you were safe by the time that you guys get a chance to see this. Otherwise, I hope to see you all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, though, if you enjoy seeing some of this content. All right, I will see you guys all next time. Bye.